The Crown Prince couple of Denmark attend a reception in Copenhagen. Members of the princely family of Monaco attend the funeral of the late Archbishop Emeritus of Monaco. And Princess Alessandra of Hanover gives an interview with Italian Vogue. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for January 4th, 2023. In Copenhagen, Her Majesty Queen Margrethe II of Denmark, accompanied by their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, attended a New Year's court reception at Christiansborg Slot. This morning's reception was held for officers from various branches of the Danish Armed Forces, the Danish National Emergency Management Agency, and the 1, 2, and 3 ranking classes, as well as invited representatives of major national organizations and royal patronages. On Tuesday, Her Majesty the Queen, accompanied by the Crown Prince couple, hosted a New Year reception at Christian VII's Slot at Amalienborg. The first court reception was held in the vestibule for Supreme Court justices. Thereafter, Her Majesty the Queen and the Crown Prince couple received members of the Officer Corps of the Royal Lifeguards in the dining room at Christian VII's Slot. And for all you fashionistas out there, the Danish Royal Court confirmed that Her Majesty the Queen wore a new gala gown made by members of the Danish Craftsmen Association in Copenhagen. The burgundy-colored gown was presented to Her Majesty the Queen last year on the occasion of her Golden Jubilee. In Abu Dhabi, His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan held a meeting this morning with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan at Shati Palace. During today's meeting, discussions focused on the means of expanding cooperation and maintaining coordination on issues of mutual concern in service of shared interests and Arab causes. Yesterday morning in Muscat, His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq Al Zayed of Oman presided over a taking of the oath ceremony of newly appointed Omani ambassadors at Al Baraka Palace. The newly appointed Omani ambassadors will soon be stationed in India, the Philippines, and Indonesia. In Manama, His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain, as the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, held a meeting with the President of the National Guard, General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa of Bahrain, at Gudaibiya Palace. The meeting was attended by His Majesty the King's personal representative, the Royal Court Minister, the Bahrain Defense Force Commander-in-Chief, and senior National Guard officers. During the meeting, His Majesty the King asked the President of the National Guard to convey his greetings and congratulations to all the staff and his best wishes of further success. His Majesty the King also praised the valiant and brave efforts of the National Guard staff and stressed that it has become a strong force in protecting the country's sovereignty and stability and a dependable source of support to the Bahrain Defense Force and to the public security. In other words, you guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. In Monaco-Ville, their Serene Highnesses Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Caroline of Hanover, Princess of Monaco, Miss Melanie Antoinette Costello de Massey, and Father Cesar Penzo, attended the funeral of Monsignor Bernard Barsi, Archbishop Emeritus of Monaco, held at the Monaco Cathedral. The late Monsignor Barsi passed away on Christmas Eve in Nice, France, following a cardiac arrest. He was 80 years old. The princely family were on vacation when they were informed about Monsignor Barsi's passing. The Palais Princier immediately issued a statement stating, quote, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene learned with deep sadness and great emotion of the sudden death of Monsignor Bernard Barsi, Archbishop Emeritus of Monaco. Originally from Nice, France, with deep ties to Menton, Monsignor Barsi was known and loved in the region, having exercised various parish ministries there before being appointed Archbishop of Monaco by Pope John Paul II. In these hours of sorrow, the Prince and Princess wish to honor the memory of the man who, for more than 20 years, accompanied the sovereign family on the spiritual and pastoral level in the most significant moments of the Principality's recent history." End quote. In 2005, Monsignor Barsi led the funeral mass of the late Prince Rainier III at the Monaco Cathedral. In 2011, Monsignor Barsi presided over the religious wedding ceremony between Prince Albert II and a then Miss Charlene Lynette Woodstock in the Court of Honor at the Palais Princier. Monsignor Barsi also baptized His Serene Highness Hereditary Prince Jacques of Monaco and Her Serene Highness Princess Gabriella of Monaco in 2015. In an open letter published to the newspaper Monaco Matin, the Sovereign Prince spoke about the late Monsignor Barsi, quote, "He was a man always ready to help, at the service of the Principality. He was a deeply humble human. Under the guise of authority, he had empathy, a natural Mediterranean joviality." End quote. The Sovereign Prince recalled that Monsignor Barsi's last Mass was for the pensioners in Nice. The Prince indicated that the late Monsignor Barsi was, quote, "keen to give importance to even the most modest events, to help the poorest and the people in difficulty." End quote. In Geneva, the Royal House of Savoy announced that Her Royal Highness Princess Clotilde of Savoy and her eldest daughter, Her Royal Highness Princess Victoria of Savoy, will attend the funeral for the late Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. The funeral will be held on Thursday, January 5th in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican. Princess Clotilde, who is married to His Royal Highness Prince Emmanuel Filiberto of Savoy, and Princess Victoria will be representing their Royal Highnesses Prince Vittorio Emmanuel and Princess Marina of Savoy, and His Royal Highness Prince Emmanuel Filiberto of Savoy at the funeral. The princesses, along with other members of the Royal House of Savoy, have met with the late Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI on several occasions, including at the Vatican, as well as in Turin, Italy. Meanwhile, their Royal Highnesses Prince Charles and Princess Camilla of Bourbon-Two Sicilies, Duke and Duchess of Castro, accompanied by their two daughters, Her Royal Highness Princess Maria Carolina of Bourbon-Two Sicilies and Her Royal Highness Princess Maria Chiara of Bourbon-Two Sicilies, are currently on holiday in Morocco. Yesterday, the royal family took to social media to share photos of them posing with camels in the desert, with Princess Camilla in high heels, naturally, and to let everyone know they're having a fabulous time. In Madrid, Her Royal Highness Princess Alessandra of Hanover recently sat down for an interview with Italian Vogue. In the interview, the princess discussed her handbag line, Moi and Sass, her life growing up in Lima, Peru, how she met her husband, His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Hanover, her close friend, Her Highness Hereditary Princess Cleo of Oettingen-Spielberg, and much more. If you're interested in reading the article, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to Italian Vogue. In Vatican City, Her Majesty Queen Emeritus Sophia of Spain, accompanied by the head of Vatican Protocol, Mr. Joseph Murphy, attended the viewing of the late Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI at St. Peter's Basilica. Thereafter, Her Majesty Queen Emeritus Sophia visited the Spanish Embassy, where she met with the Ambassador of Spain to the Holy See, as well as other embassy officials. Tomorrow, Her Majesty the Queen Emerita will attend the funeral of the late Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI, to be held in St. Peter's Square. In Bangkok, Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chaktri of Thailand attended a religious merit ceremony in celebration of the 106th anniversary of the Faculty of Arts at the Chula Longkorn University. In 1976, the princess graduated from the university with a degree in history. And finally, in Belgrade, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Catherine of Serbia, accompanied by her sister, Betty, delivered Christmas gifts to children and young people living in homes and a women's shelter. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Thursday, January 5th with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. And also, I'd like to apologize for not uploading a video yesterday. In my neck of the woods, summer's here, and well, I wanted to go to the beach, so I did. So I'm so sorry I didn't upload a video, but it's just too beautiful here. Anyway, with that being said, again, I wish you all a wonderful evening. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, take care, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.